Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Scorpio running from the 19th to the 25th of December. I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck and I'm going to use 10 cards. So, first of all, I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm just focusing around you. So, a good shuffle. And then I'm going to lay down your 10 cards. Right, the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Temperance card, reversed. There was a sense of things being out of balance at this time. It could well be that your heart is feeling something or one thing and your mind is wanting something else, and this is causing a lot of inner conflict. It's a bit like if you're in a car, you got your foot on the accelerator and your hand on the handbrake. The car then just ends up going around in circles, just going around and around and around. But if you take your hand off the handbrake and gently on the accelerator, then the car will move forward. And that's the kind of energy which I get here. There's a lot of conflict. So it could be within yourself, but also some situations around you. And there was a sense of the need to find some middle ground. So to find some middle ground between the heart and the mind. So they work together, and then like the car, you'll start to move forward. It's a major card as well, the Temperance card. So it is very much about this being a major issue and also some big changes, but there are some blockages at the moment because the card is in the reverse position. Things aren't flowing as well as what you want them to. Okay. Card crossing is the Nine of Swords in the reversed position. Could well be having some nightmares, feeling stressed about things, wanting some kind of release here. Okay, it all seems such a kind of sort of headache for you. Okay, you try really hard to move forward, but you get so far and then you kind of sort of just slip back. It's like something else happens. It's a bit like that fairground game where you, like with the frogs, where you hit one down with a hammer, and as soon as you do that, then another kind of sort of pops up and you hit that one down, and so it goes on. Or like the plates which are spinning on the poles, you know, you're trying to keep all the plates spinning at the same time. It's difficult at the moment for you. It's very challenging. But let's have a look in the recent past coming to the present. I've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse position, which can point to perhaps losing someone close to you, or you can talk about the ending of a relationship. It's very much about kind of a sort of happiness turning to sadness and just laughter turn into tears. You know, there is a sense of a devastation here, okay, in the past, but it's also coming through to the present, and you've gone so far to kind of sort of letting go, but there are still a lot of big pieces, if you like, or even fragments as well, which you're having to deal with. It's very much this feeling of the aftermath. Let's look more forward over the next 7 days and beyond. Got the Ten of Pentacles in the reversed position. It can talk about some problems here around a money situation, around a financial situation. Okay, there was a sense of need to pay the bills, getting things prepared, and there was a sense that it's all kind of sort of mounting up here. However, you know, I do see a positive side here. It's showing something about letting go of something. It's like you've been holding on to something for too long, you know, and there was a sense of working through this. And it's going to take a while, you know, it's not just the next 7 days, but there's like making great strides over the next 7 days. And it could well be there's a new opportunity for you, something which you've kind of put down in the past or you keep putting off, okay? But there is a sense of coming to a realization that this would actually work out for you, but it's going to take, I do feel it's going to take a lot of stamina, okay? You have been badly let down in the past, which has knocked your confidence. Let's look at the next card, which is in the goal position, which is the Four of Pentacles. You're wanting more security, more certainty, more commitment. You're wanting also to increase your finances, I feel here, or some improvements around work situations. So perhaps you're thinking about expanding or doing something on top of what you're doing at the moment, okay, which will bring you more finances in. Subconsciously, I've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position, which is actually very positive because, I mean, this card upright is about trying to balance the books, okay? In the reverse position, it's very much about you working on yourself at a deep level so that you can manifest more finance and more security in your life, okay? It's like you've had enough of, you know, how things have been. You know, things have been extremely tough for you, okay? But you always seem to manage to land back on your feet, and that's always happened, okay? And it's going to continue to happen, but I do sense here that you're going to get some insight, some new ideas, as I said earlier, about ways to, it's like a new project, okay, which goes along with what you're doing at the moment. Right, the next card is the advice card, which is the Queen of Swords. I mean, I think the feeling with this card is not to let your emotions get the better of you, okay? There is a sense of needing to be cold around an issue. There is a sense that if you let your emotions come in, then it will kind of sort of hold you back, okay? And again, I'm feeling this stamina, you know, which is needed. And it doesn't just drop from the sky, but if you do something and then you give up, but then you try again and then you give up. But if you keep doing that, eventually you'll learn a way to keep doing it, and then you'll start to build up your stamina, okay? So in a way, it's kind of earned this stamina. It always is. On the outside, I've got the Chariot card in the reverse position, okay? Whenever I see this card, I always see a flat tire. So you may have experienced a flat tire, or you may do so in the near future. It's nothing to worry about, or you may see a flat tire somewhere. It's just saying you need to slow down. It's like you can't see the wood for the trees, okay? And that could come in many forms, or there's many ways to achieve this slowing down. It could well be through meditation, or through, I mean, me myself, I like to go spinning, and then on the cross trainer, you know, in the gym. But it could be a walk by the beach or a walk in the countryside. Then that helps you to kind of sort of step back from the situation, and then be able to see things for how they really are, and kind of sort of thinking things through as well. But things do seem to be stuck at the moment, and that is shown to be the solution here, okay? Things are shown to be out of balance, but there is a sense of the need to step back from the situation. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. I think your fear here is that things aren't gonna change and you're gonna keep landing on your feet all the time, okay? But there will continue to be challenges, okay? But your hope is that things will come together for you. And you know, in fact, this card clearly shows being single-minded about this issue will help to bring about these changes. Okay, so it kind of goes back to the Queen of Swords earlier, you know, in the sense you need to use your mind rather than your heart. So rule with your mind and not your heart. So you're going to be quite cold and not let emotions get in the way. I'm talking more perhaps around the sort of work situation or about some project here. The outcome is the Five of Cups here. Okay, it's not easy, you know. Change does bring about a lot of resistance. You know, we all resist change, but what I get is like an aeroplane, and it's going from one place to a better place and experiencing this turbulence along the way. Okay, so it is going to a better place, but you have to experience this turbulence. And you know, it's also a bit like if you've got a seed, like an idea. If you imagine the seed, the wind will scatter the seed, and then the rain will help the seed to grow into something beautiful. You know, so there is a sense of needing to go through these challenges, and then you'll get this growth and this expansion. And really the bottom line is it's like the roses grow from the manure. Okay, there is a link in the description for free daily readings as well as personal readings. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.